the people around me, they were making a lot of comments. I don't know
what kind of comments were they making.
There
you go.
Let's get interesting.
Now you're gonna get attacked for real.
Let's talk about it.
Gotta change my answering machine.
Yeah.
Now that I'm alone. Cause right now it says that we can't come to the phone.
Ain't doing that at all.
I forgot the rest of the words. But anyways.
Never know
what's
word.
good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Two Mics No Sense. It's your boy Fletch.
It's your boy Uncle Trout.
We got a special guest today.
Yes, sir.
Man, what's going on? It's your boy B Rice, man.
What's good, man?
Rice in the
So
house.
before we kick this episode off, make sure y'all sit back, relax, and get comfortable.
You feel me?
Make sure y'all click the link in the description and get y'all 15% off y'all comfort gear.
15%.
Yeah. So we got a new segment for y'all. We trying to bring more love to black businesses, especially small businesses, especially black businesses.
Facts.
You know, with it being Black
Black
History
History
Month.
Month. Young time,
we gotta show
Black
love to the
power.
brothers.
Hey,
So
I mean.
yeah, go ahead, tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on? You know, a lot of people around Nashville call me B Rice, but my name is Bryan. And right now I play pro ball down in Mexico, and I'll be playing for the Jalisco Rays pretty soon. And y'all boys come check us out in Mexico.
Get your passports.
Facts. I ain't got mine yet, so.
Of course. But a little bit about me. I actually just recently started a business called MVA, stands for Most Valuable Asset. And, you know, our slogan is your availability is your best ability through anything and everything you want to do. And, you know, just achieve your goals. You know, there's no excuse of why you can't do it or why you shouldn't do it or why you shouldn't go for it. Like, yeah, it might be scary, but, you know, it is what it is, you know.
I appreciate that. People be scared.
You can move the mic up a little bit.
Oh, I got you. Right?
Now you can actually kind of get it a little closer. You gotta adjust that motherfucker. You know.
We're gonna pop all this shit out, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
It's cool. Hold up.
We also don't really be giving fucks. So.
Yeah, we don't.
I bet.
I mean, if I gotta, you know what I'm saying, like,
This is why we love what we do.
yeah,
Moments
man.
like this.
Yeah, it's authentic.
But yeah,
I love it.
these mics will catch whatever. So you ain't gotta. You just be comfortable.
I be
Yeah.
speaking straight into this motherfucker. I be having this motherfucker right here.
I'll be back here. So, but anyways, I respect that though. A lot of people be scared to, as black people say, jump off the porch.
Right.
They be scared of failure. But like you said availability is your best ability. That's facts. You can't do nothing if you don't show up.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
first
Yeah.
step.
You gotta
So,
show up for yourself.
I respect that. So tell us a little bit about your journey. How you get here?
Oh man, I guess best way to start off a story is from the beginning. So honestly, just growing up, being a kid, coming from Memphis, Tennessee, moving down to Nashville and specifically Nowensville. My mom really just playing both parts for me, mom and dad, raising me and my brother, and just really just sacrificing a lot. And my life has just really been about sacrificing.
Right.
And sacrificing time with friends and just like sometimes even family.
Yeah.
And even growing up from elementary all the way to like high school, this has been a part of my life, and growing up like really fast.
Yeah.
And just like having just like my brother just like be there for me, and have my mom be there for me, and just really believing in me and like telling me to just like go for it. Like it just really means a lot. And as like being a black man with just a mom, you know what I'm saying? It just like really does like help you see in perspective, like, dang, like, there are strong black women out here,
Right.
that can really like do it all. And I'm not saying that like, I didn't have a dad, because like, he just kind of like separated himself like during high school.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. And, I do appreciate my mom for all that she is doing.
Yeah.
I appreciate my brother for always just like being there and just like really like helping me guide my steps to like, get to where I need to go. And just, just playing ball, like all I've known is just to ball, man, just to work hard. And, my hard work will pay off somehow, somewhere.
That's facts.
Just having grit and just, being more than motivated, being disciplined each and every day, showing up for myself. Everybody has a why, and I want to get my family to the highest level they can.
Right.
And I want to do, make generational wealth, honestly.
Yeah, facts.
Because like, who wouldn't want that?
Exactly.
Solid.
I appreciate your view on that, because I feel like a lot of people, I say this a lot, like people try to use how they was brought up as like an excuse for not being able to do stuff. Like, oh, I ain't have a dad, or I ain't have nobody there, or like I ain't have the perfect upbringing, so like I'm a bad person because of that. it's all about mindset. Like, so the fact that you like expressing this energy, you like, yeah, I went to what I had to go through, but you still like pushing as motivation. Like a lot of people can't really like do that or form that way that you do. So I appreciate like
right, man. And like it's just real, man. It's how bad you want it.
Exactly.
It's not about how bad your homie want it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, or your family want it. It's like you got to show up for yourself, and that goes right back to MVA. You being your own most valuable asset,
right,
through anything and everything you do. But besides that, in the business part, man, just like thanking my mom and whatnot. Just like with football, like I had a lot of people tell me that like I wouldn't be able to go even play football or even go reach the D1 level.
Yeah.
And I keep showing them that I was right.
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't need to prove anybody that I was wrong.
Right.
Right. Like that.
Prove yourself.
Yeah.
Prove yourself
I prove it to myself. Right. Yeah. And it's not about what they think or like I got to be like a showstopper or anything like that. It's just like I'm gonna consistently have goals. I'm gonna consistently work for my goals. I'm gonna consistently just keep showing up.
Right.
And I'm a living testament of that. And my mom always instilled to me that like like Bryan, like you're chosen. And I just keep living that. And my personal my favorite scripture is Matthew 22:14. For many are called, few are chosen. And I feel like God's really chosen me to go on the path I need to go to, so I can reach the goals I need to go to. Right. I need to reach.
Yeah. Hey, he preaching
here.
He preaching
real, man.
I like that.
Real.
See, this is again, like I said, like this is why we do stuff like this. Like a lot of people think that like you didn't know me for too long, but you've known me since I've been in Nashville. I've done a lot of different content since I've been in Nashville. There's been like we was in a group called Party Boys or whatever. So like a lot of people think that we get into content creation just for like the flash of it and stuff, but like it's like stuff like this, like motivating people and stuff like this is really why I like doing a podcast. Like, if anybody know me, they know I love to talk. I'm a yapper, but like it's like a lot of times I don't speak just to be speaking. Like I speak for a reason, and I want my words to be held by people. So like I'm glad that we decided to do this series, and you the first person that we brought on because like it's like a fresh breath of energy. Because like usually it's just me and him on here just fucking around.
Yeah,
but like we can be serious and stuff too. Like we had the episode about the women and stuff. But like, we I don't know. We trying, but like the sacrifice piece is like something that really stood out to me. And like I know for you married. Yeah. So we all got different versions of like what we had to sacrifice. So I know you talked about it as far as like growing up and like being an athlete. You speak of like your sacrifices of you being, first of all, a black man, because you already know how it is with black men in marriage. But like, what's some of the sacrifices you had to make in your life?
As far as what? Because
marriage.
Also, we all athletes. We're all athletes.
We could talk. You can start from
the
wherever,
beginning.
From the beginning to where you are now.
You talk about sacrifices, like especially from the athletic perspective, is like just time of like sometimes you can't do the things you want to enjoy.
Right.
Like. Me, y'all know I'm a big gamer. I love playing Xbox, but taking time away from the Xbox to go to the weight room, doing extra reps here, just in my room doing push-ups and sit-ups, getting the strong core for jumps and stuff like that. So it's just that, and then also like sacrifice for my wife. Like, hey, we're gonna be honest.
Right.
I don't want to do everything she want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep it real. But hey, I gotta make that sacrifice. Like, hey, you want to do it? Hey, I'm for it.
Right.
Because like. It's a give and take. She sacrificed for me, I sacrificed for her. It's it's a compromise at the end of the day, and you can't just sit there and just take because the other person's gonna start resenting you at the end of the day. So some people have to learn that when it comes to relationships.
Absolutely.
I got a question. It's like a mind thinker.
Yeah.
I don't mean to like I don't like comparing stuff, but like, do you think it's harder to be able to sacrifice for yourself? Or to be able to sacrifice for somebody else?
That's tough.
Because essentially, y'all both sacrifice, and like I said, I'm not trying to compare, but y'all like the marriage piece. And like, I'm kind of in the same shoes as you as far as that. I could talk about my journey. I have a couple times, but I just wanted to ask that question before. So, which one of y'all think is harder to do?
Yeah,
I would say, which one's harder? I would say probably for the other person, just from my opinion, just because it's like, I know me. So, and I know like there's certain goals that I know that I can reach. That's just like, it seems easier for me than it is to be easier to understand a whole nother individual.
Right.
So I feel like that's the hardest part about just learning that aspect of being in a relationship and marriage and all that is just, but athletic part, I mean, I pretty much already spoke on that pretty much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just feel like I'm gonna have to agree with you. Sacrificing for somebody else is really, it's a tough thing to do because, at one point, they might have different feelings about you.
Yeah.
Or like at one point, like, it just might not be for you.
Right.
And, again, this is me looking at a biblical point of view. Just like, whatever's going to be for you is for you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, even with people, like relationships, or let it be even friendships, you know what I mean? And like, even recently, I had to let some friends go so I can separate myself and get to where I need to go to.
Right.
Just because, like, they're not on the same journey. I mean, you know this.
Yeah.
Being an athlete.
Yeah.
And, like, not everybody has your best interest. But, like, at first, it's just like, man, like, I really like to, like, be around this person. Or, like, I like to, like, I want them to be along for the ride. Right. But they're just not supposed to be there.
Yeah. I feel that. You can't really carry around, like, loose baggage. And I don't know. Like, I would definitely have to agree with y'all. I think that says a lot about both of y'all based off y'all answers. And I feel like I'm the same type of person. Like, I'm like a personable person. So, like, I'm an empath. So I feel for others. So it's like, I always want to, like, try to help and do what's best for others. But again, like, we've talked about this a couple times. Self-preservation is a thing. Like, at the end of the day, to your core, you can't really help others unless you help yourself.
Absolutely.
So it's like, that's why I asked that question, because like, when it comes to sports, it's the same way. Like you said, like, you want to do what you want to do with your business and through sports to help your family get to the highest level that they can. And it's like, at some point it's going to come a crossroads where it's like, damn, like, I got to go and do this for myself so I can help y'all. So I will go into my journey. Like, I've talked about it a couple times, but I'll give y'all the spark notes. But like, both of my parents were together. My dad was always in my life, but like, my parents split up when I was going into the 6th grade. I was getting in trouble all the time. Like, I was still playing sports and stuff, but like, I don't know. I was just like, I wouldn't say coasting, but like, as a kid, I wasn't really understanding like the stuff that was going on in the real world and like through my parents and stuff. So anyways, got a little older, was playing football, thought football was going to be my college sport, my dream sport. Didn't work out. Then I ran track one semester, ended up getting a scholarship. That's how we met. He was my roommate. So we met, was my roommate, whatever. And I was athlete first. I had like a 1.4 GPA. Like,
we all been there.
After first semester, like, it was bad.
Boy,
so
it got rough. It got rough.
I was probably the first person in our school history to boycott practice.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give us per diem over spring break, and I ain't had no food. Like, it was a lot going on. So anyways, I'll skip all the other stuff. But like,
if you don't mind me asking, what school you went to?
We went to UH. So, but I went to 3 different schools.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, my journey was it had a lot more turns than other people. But anyways, as far as like sacrifices, like, there's a lot of things that I wanted to do. My mom always told me, all I want from you is a high school diploma. She never told me I had to go to college. But like, being a baby of 5, nobody in my family going to college or anything like that, I took it upon myself to be like, okay, like, I want to be the first to do this. So I noticed after my freshman year, I graduated at 17. My birthday's in August. He knows this. So when you get loans in college, you got to get a Parent Plus loan. So it's in your parents' name.
Yep.
So when I figured out, like, I'm at school or whatever, and like, we joke about it now, but it was like, he used to have like all my roommates, him included, like his mama would bring him like Yoo-hoos, like all this like food and shit. I would be stealing food from their room. I would act like I'm like having a conversation with them.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
And snatch a Gatorade, run in my room and lock the door. Like, and like, I didn't really think about it at the time, but like, it's like, a nigga didn't have much. So like,
it'd be like that.
Right. So it's like, once I like really realized like what my mom had to go through, I was like, okay, cool. So I got a close friend back at home, like him and his family let me come and move with them. And my mom was always like, I don't want this to seem like a charity case, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, they're good people. I've known them since elementary school, whatever. So like, I ended up moving in with them, and it was like, I wouldn't say it was controversial, but like, it was a white family. So like, a couple of my friends were always like, oh, you whitewash, white boy puppet, whatever, blah, 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 and like make jokes. But it's like, for me, it was more so like, I'm the baby of 5. My mom, like, my dad helped, but me and 2 of my brothers got the same mom and dad. My other 2 don't. So it was like, my mom is doing all this trying to support 5 kids. How can I help her out? So anyways, ended up moving out from them, moving in with my friends and all that. And then they helped me get through school. Like, was there on my signing days and stuff, came to my graduations and all that. So it's like, I get sacrificing, like, and it's like, we all are 3 different people. So we all got 3 different journeys. So it's cool to hear like different types of like sacrifices that we had.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, at the end of our core, we all black men, and we all go through things, and we all got to sacrifice stuff.
Absolutely.
And I feel like, I don't like to be biased, but I feel like we as black men probably have to sacrifice and go through the most stuff out of anybody in this country.
Oh, of course.
So,
of course, there's so many times that us black men just have to like kind of hold our tongue to certain situations too, because if we say something, it's like, oh, there you go, acting like that.
Right.
The mad black person again.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like
Now
sometimes
angry black man.
Yeah.
It's
like angry black man, angry black woman. It's like, bro, like sometimes like some stuff is just not cool and we just gonna voice our opinion about it. But it's not a stereotype. Like if you get mad at something, like, oh, there you go, being an angry white person again. It's like, just sometimes you gotta understand people don't go for everything that you go for.
Exactly. So hopefully people can learn how to coexist and agree to disagree. I tell people all the time, it's not just black, white. It's not just yes, no. Like, I said this a couple times on the podcast. Like, the easiest way to divide and conquer is to divide a group into a smaller group, so that you can get over on them. So it's like, it's so many times where like, even like now, like we joke about it all the time, but we say you got black people and you got niggas, and like that's still us separating even our own kind. But like that's the truth. Like,
oh, it's 100% the truth.
But I don't know. It's just like. I really would hope, especially this month with this podcast, we can bring some more light to especially like just black people. Because I feel like it ain't a lot of people getting a lot of love.
Absolutely.
You see a lot of these other podcasts, like we'll shoot the shit and have fun and stuff, but like you don't really see people like talking about like real life situations and stuff. And some people be scared to talk about it, but this 2 mics no sense.
Yeah. Right.
So 3 mics tonight. 3 mics today. Three mics no sense today. We gonna spit the real. It's always gonna be real. So anybody that sit on this couch for the next 3 weeks, because this bitch about to get thrown away.
Yep.
But just know it's gonna be real and genuine every time you come and sit down in here. So
even the setup process, you come here, you gonna see the setup, you're like, okay,
No, but I love that though, man. I love what y'all got going on, and the fact that like it is genuine, you know, and it's just like it's raw content, and like it's like we're having a conversation, and minus the mics, you know what I mean? It's just whatever.
Same shit we would talk about without the camera and all that. So it's smooth. You said you want to talk about biblical.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Go ahead.
Oh, get in your bag, Pastor. Go ahead.
Nah, I ain't all that, but man, like, I mean, shoot, man, God really, He is moving, especially in my life, doing the seen and unseen, and I see Him moving in y'all's life as well, especially with this podcast. And, what y'all are doing is just like really good, just getting more black culture out there, and just putting y'all's mindset and like figuring out like the city of Nashville, and then also understanding like what Nashville has going on and sharing what Nashville has going on, and like I just love the fact that y'all are just like intertwining everything and like really just bringing it out and putting it out there for people to see, because not everybody knows about Nashville. Yeah, and it's a growing city.
Facts.
Especially the black parts of Nashville. Yeah, because like I've been on like TikTok, just like because everybody's like, man, Nashville is so white, it's so white. Then I get on TikTok and it's like, yeah, this is where black people be at. I'm like, oh, there's some black folks out here. Yeah, because it was the Juneteenth event last year. Man, me and my wife pulled up. We was like, oh, we did not know there was this many black people in this city.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just like, I think the thing about Nashville is that they commercialize it so much that they make it seem like, it is a touristy place, but like they just promote it as Broadway and honky tonk. Yeah, but it's like
it's more
than that.
Way
like,
more.
I know like people who know me and watch the podcast can be like, you go to the same place all the time. You go to Barstool, blah blah blah. But one, it's not honky tonk. And two, I get that, but I do understand there's other things, like there's Bar Sovereign, there's other stuff like Harriet's, like there's other places that you can go to that have like black culture, Link, Jar 10, like all these places, like I've been to these places. Yeah. Now me, this goes back to how we said you got black people and you got niggas. So it's like I love my black people and I love my niggas sometimes, but it's like sometimes you gotta know where you at, because sometimes people don't know how to behave.
Hey, they get out of hand sometimes.
I love y'all, and look, we here to speak freely, and we know y'all because we come from the same essence. Yeah, but it's a time and a place. It's a time and a place for everything, but. Nashville is definitely more than like what meets the eye. Like even like I don't know, I got friends of all walks of life in Nashville. Like I got people that like going camping, they like going hiking, canoeing, all this stuff, and then you got the bar scene, you got people that like DJing, you got people that like the scene. Like it's like so much other stuff. It's food culture around here, and it's actually black owned businesses around here that people don't even know about. Like
it's a lot of food places.
Yeah,
a lot of food places. Yeah, that when someone told me it was like you could eat at a different food place for a year straight and still not touch all the restaurants in the city, I was like, what?
That's real, yeah.
Crazy.
There's so many different flavors. Of course, you're gonna have barbecue and stuff like soul food, but like I went to Rhythm and Spice, the Jamaican restaurant. Oh my God, boy, they had us do a commercial shooter, They let us eat everything that they cooked too. See, I was in that mud like this in the video.
See, I can't go to a Jamaican restaurant because my wife Jamaican.
Yeah.
So you get it authentic at home. Yeah, you good,
bro. Every time her parents come and cook,
oxtails.
It's over.
Man, I'm telling you, look. Her parents need to open a restaurant, bro. If they open a restaurant and just have her dad cook,
it's over with.
I don't think no one's touching that food.
Hey, I'm ready. I told you, I'm ready to move in. Trust me, I can't wait.
The way it sounded, man.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
every time, bro. I just be like, and then like her mom be like, what you want? I'm like, hey, it don't even matter.
Facts.
Hey, shuffle, go crazy.
Shuffle.
But no, I respect like that you like. I think I know I keep saying this, but like I know we've probably talked about this a couple times. Like, but like when it comes to like being biblical and like faith-based and stuff like that, like I feel like everybody has a different relationship with that. And I feel like in the South, it's like taught a little different because like for me, from what I know, especially being in Alabama, you have people that would be like, oh, like I'm a devout Christian, but like you wouldn't let your daughter date outside their race, or like you scared to like hang around black people and like stuff like that. Right? Yeah. Like one of the core things in the Bible is love thy neighbor. So it's like, how are you so devout and like such a Christian, but like you are prejudiced against certain people?
Yeah, man, that's not love. You know, God called us to love.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, God didn't say like we have to give him access.
Exactly.
But we're called to love.
Yeah. So I like your view on it because like for me, a lot of people like judge me just because like, oh, you go out and grab drinks every weekend or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But like it also says in the Bible, you're made in our Father's image. So it's like
100%. And not everybody understands that. Not every Christian is perfect.
Exactly. So it's a lot we can go on about that, and like I know it's like I don't know, some of the stuff seems contradictory because like I got all of my tattoos are like religious based, so like I feel like I'm more so like faith based than religion, but like the word is the word, and I know that there's a higher power, and I believe, and I feel like a lot of people need to find them something to believe in. I think that was one of our first episodes.
Oh yeah,
I said I don't care what you believe in. I'm not gonna tell somebody whether you should be a Christian, Catholic, Jewish, whatever, but find you something to believe in,
right?
Because it's a lot of darkness and it's a lot of negativity in this world. And if you ain't got nothing to believe in, you're going to fall for anything.
And life is moving too fast, man.
Facts.
Especially like living in Nashville, dude. Like it's a growing city. People are moving here every day.
Yeah.
And if you don't have something that like you didn't cling on to, like feel safe with, you know, I really don't know. Honestly, it's spooky for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, you know, all I really have is God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just like the fact that like I can have consistent conversation.
Yeah.
And like, you know, if I ever do feel so like a certain way about something, I can just be like, you know, God, this is for me.
Right.
Or if I feel a certain way about somebody, or I feel like a different type of energy, you know, that's the Holy Spirit, as you see. You know what I mean? Yep. I just that right there, that belief and like that Christian and biblical mindset really does just like help you along your journey.
Yeah.
And then, you know, even with my own journey, I ask God, please show me a sign. Like, this is for me. Or I even say, like, if I even have an issue with somebody or, like, I feel like there's, like, a different change in energy, I'd be like, God, like, you know, this person's supposed to be in my life. You know, let them be here. If they're not, God, I pray them away.
Facts.
And the fact that I can do that, you know, and really, like, retain that relationship with God, like, is a powerful thing. Because a lot of people, you know, they don't have anything to believe in.
Yeah.
Or they choose not to, which is, I mean, you can do your own thing, but like it's crazy to me. Like, you know,
Facts.
Just the fact that like God is moving every day, you know, and like he does not stop working, you know, but neither does the devil though. But you know, God, like he just does things so much more and just so much more powerful, and just like even for like my whole journey, like I keep saying, man, and like he's shown me and put me in place and chosen me to do things that I'm doing now, like being able to play pro ball, being able to have people in my life like y'all, like even my trainer right now, Coach Vaughn. Coach Vaughn and see me train in his gym, and he actually gave me an opportunity, and I thank God for that, man, because I really was about to just do it by myself. And you know, while I'm training with him, I'm just blessed to have him as a guy that really Well, my fault.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I do it all the time.
Like, push me, man, and like he's teaching me things that I never thought I would even use.
Yeah.
And like just the fact that he's making me not just like a powerful athlete, but more of just like a elite athlete.
Yeah.
You know, we're not just doing things with just like weights all the time. Like he's showing me things and like he's teaching me things as he's showing me things. And, you know, we even have it faith-based.
Yeah.
You know, and he just like pushes me and like, you know, he'll even say like, man, like, you know, this is what I want you to do. And like, I want you to go find out what you know or what you need to know. Then when you understand what you know, go tell me.
I like that.
Right?
And I don't mean to cut you off, but that sounds kind of familiar with my coach, Coach Rob.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I feel like when it comes to athletes, a lot of people and a lot of coaches kind of want to build the athlete, but it sounds like he's building the man instead.
Right.
And that's what most people need, because like at the end of the day, we all know this, athletic ability is gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna
fade. Like once that fades, like what do you have? Like what is left outside of that? And like I feel like that's what's helped me in my job, and like especially like building connections with people nowadays, because like I've had coaches and people that I've surrounded myself with that have instilled and like poured into me. And it's like, look, we know you are a great athlete, but like, what are you beyond that? Like, what can you be? Absolutely. So I respect the coach like that. And it sounds like you said, God always puts people in your life that are supposed to be there. Whether it's good or bad, everything happens for a reason.
Yep. Right. And man, like honestly, also another person I want to thank, man, is like Mello, man, for like honestly showing me this gym called No Days Off. And like, you know, if I didn't go to that gym that day, I wouldn't have met Coach Vaughn.
Right.
I wouldn't be training as hard as I am right now. I wouldn't be in the condition I am right now. And like, it's just God, man. God just put people in your life, man. That's just going to push you and make you an elite person.
Yeah. Well,
I got a question though.
What's up?
Mexico got professional football?
Yeah, man. LFA.
What?
Go ahead and elaborate on that.
Yeah, because
I know
look,
UFL.
Look, I'm be honest. You say Mexico,
right?
We thinking football, like
soccer.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, honestly, like I can tell you a little bit more about it, man. It's definitely something new for me, and I never even knew about the league. Yeah.
So like they just like hit you up and was like, hey.
No, man. Like again, God bringing people into your life.
Yeah.
And so there's a man that I knew. His name was Anthony. He actually saw me in the gym. He see my work ethic.
Yeah.
He see me show up consistently each and every day, sometimes twice a day.
Okay.
And, you know, he gave me an opportunity and he got me connected with the Jalisco Rays. And as I got connected and everything like that, had a great conversation, showed them my highlights, and now I'm getting an opportunity. And again, like I always say, man, I always relate it back to this, like, it ain't nothing but God, bro. Facts. Ain't nothing but God. Because at one point, man, like, you know, I had my pro day over at Mercer University. Then I had my UFL tryout over at some high school up in Georgia. Yeah. And then I kept getting calls and everybody was saying, yeah, we're interested. But like no one was pulling the trigger. Yeah. And then when the draft day came, like my name wasn't called. And I'm still waiting on people, waiting. Yeah. I keep praying. And I just like, at one point I was just like, man, like it really might be over. Yeah. And, you know, there's some nights I would just like tear up and just be like, man, like why? And why? And then I had to like go back to that mindset of like just being hungry again. I was like, man, like why not me? Right. And again, like, you know, I asked God, like, you know, if this is for me, let it be for me. Facts. And if it's not, like, you know, let your will be done. Yeah. Yep. And God had a plan. Facts.
Hey, we love that.
LFA.
Yeah, man.
Proud of you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Look, man, as black men, I feel like there's a lot of times where like we joke around and like we say that like we're like, you know, somebody get a new car or something, or like something like crazy, but like like jokingly, but like real deal, like more black men especially need to be more supportive and appreciative of their fellow black men, because like I just watched the Cat Williams stand up or whatever, but he was really saying like there's a lot of men, especially black men, who do not get their flowers, and he was like, whether he made a joke about it, he was like, whether it's true or not, but like whenever you hear something and it's positive, like really take that into your mind and just forget about all the other negative stuff. Now, he did say one thing where he said 2 different women said that his dick was bigger than Shaq's. Now, he said, I don't know if it's true or not, but he said 2 separate women told me this. He said, when she told me that, it changed my life. So I say this, I know that was a crazy pool, but I say this because the power of words is like a real thing. And just like, that's what like, it feels like, especially you, like you saying Bible verses off the top of your head and stuff, like, it's like the power of the word is serious. And like, I say this all the time, the power of the tongue is real too. So it's like when you speak things into existence and you really believe it, like that's when things truly happen.
Yeah, man. And like, you know, again, like you put it out there for God to hear, the universe to hear, whatever you want to believe to hear, man. Yeah. Like, and you just consistently keep showing up, and not just showing up, but show up for yourself. Yeah. And like show up because like you love and really are obsessed with like this one goal. Right. It's going to happen. Some journeys look a little bit different, you know, and even like people from my high school. Yeah. And like my high school, like, man, like that 2020 team, I'm telling you, best in the state. But obviously, we ain't win state. Yeah. You know, if you saw it, you know. Yeah. But, you know, again, like, you can see people go D1, SEC, everything like that. And, like, a lot of my teammates, you know, they went D1, everything like that. And then I was, like, one of the only ones really go D2. And, you know, I started at Shore University. I went to Shore. You did.
That's one of the schools we went to.
Yeah. No way. That was my second school. I was there for a semester. I skipped that part of my journey. But, I was there for my second. I was only there for 6 months, and it didn't go well either. So,
so you know what it is.
Yeah, trust me.
Hey, if you know, Rome, Georgia, you know.
The hill. The hill is something different. Yeah, but
man, I still don't like you when you went to Shorter. Y'all still weak
because we beat y'all.
Yeah. They beat us at conference.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah. Well,
they always had a good track team.
For the people who don't know, UAH and Shorter are rivals
at track.
So when I was on academic probation, I took a gap year and a half, and then I went to Shorter, our rival, and then we raced them at conference, and we beat the dog shit out there. And they don't like me for this. I looked over at them during one of our races during the 4x4 because him and our other homie was in the stands, and I looked at them and was laughing, and then.
So
continue to be
the only reason they won. I had a torn hamstring. Quan had a torn hamstring.
I was hurt too.
Cause the L is an L.
Torn hamstring different.
You remember? I had my whole ankle taped, and I was.
And he still beat y'all.
Listen. We could talk about.
I got second in triple jump by a couple centimeters with a torn hamstring. I was walking.
I was on the bus crying 3 days before conference because I thought I wasn't gonna be able to compete. I had to call my coach.
I wasn't supposed to compete.
Like literally, bro. I don't know what happened. They called it like calcific tendonitis. I don't even know if that's a thing. But I could barely walk. Like I was on crutches like on and off before conference. Yeah. So we get to conference, get off the bus. We went from Rome, Georgia to Pembroke, North Carolina. Yep. So we get off the bus. I'm trying to jog. I can't even do it like a jog. I could barely walk. So the trainer out there, and I'm like, he wrapped my ankle, and she was like, "Why didn't you ask me before you got off the bus?" I was like, "Well, we're practicing. Like, why would you not bring your materials with you?" Right. So anyway,
you're a trainer.
Right. Wrap my ankle or whatever. Like I'm trying to work out. I can't. I get on the bus. I'm boohoo crying. I'm like, bro, I just made it all the way to conference. I'm like top 7. Like I'm like, I can score. Like I'm like, it's over with. So I called my coach. He was like, look, just pray on it. And he was like, I need you to do this. He was like, get a bucket, put some ice and water in it. He was like, soak your ankle 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, Advil, all that. Get to the track first day, take my ankle up. I don't know what happened, but I could not feel that the whole day. But I was supposed to run the 200, and I was like top 10 in the 200. Oh, yeah. I dropped out of the 200 because I wanted to run the individual and the relay. So I really saved y'all because I could have, if I was healthy.
Bro, if I was healthy, I would have won long jump. I would have won triple jump. I would have got probably second or third in high jump. If Quan was healthy, he probably would have won the 100, won the 200. He wouldn't have won the 200?
He might have won.
He would have won the 200 with a healthy hamstring.
But we would have had like 3 or 4 people scoring the 200. We would have had. I got 4th in the 400. Greg got 2nd or 3rd. I think he got 2nd. Then we had a nigga get 5th. And we won the 4x4. Come on now. You know it. When it come to sprints, like y'all had one person.
We did have one person. Like we had Quan. He was there.
But you know about Shorter. What's crazy is my freshman year at UAH, we was beating Shorter by 80 points going into the final day. Yeah. And that's when all the sprint finals happened.
All the sprint finals, they just took over.
Y'all really didn't have no chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyways,
it is what it is.
That's in the past. But I know we've been talking about a lot of wholesome stuff, but we gotta get some grimy stuff.
You gotta get
if
grimy.
you don't want to talk about personal stuff, but like
we can get into it, man.
So work. Yeah. You work at
where you work at?
You work at one of my favorite places in Nashville, right?
Yeah. What place that is?
Man, Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah. I know you got some.
What you want to hear?
I know you got some stories.
Of course. What you want to hear?
Okay. Let's see.
You were a bouncer, right?
I am.
He's a bouncer for Barstool, so we're gonna start over that. Go crazy.
Let's see. What's See, I don't want to get like too gritty.
Man, just shoot, bro.
I don't want to tell on myself either. But what's some of the craziest things like that?
Top 5 craziest moments.
Oh man,
top 5 is crazy.
Hey.
Top 5.
Top 3. Let's go top 3.
Ooh, top 3. Okay. Okay, I got one.
It ain't gotta just be like. No, I'm gonna just let you go.
Yeah,
all right.
It ain't just gotta be like physical altercations, but
no. I mean that's one of them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, bro. I'm over there. We're working upstairs. Probably like my 3rd or 4th night, and then I'm walking around, chilling on the patio, and then I'm walking out like off the patio, looking to see what's going on, and we have the little doors closed, and we have glass doors.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you, these people started brawling on the patio. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My back is to the patio.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, guy taps me. Hey, I just want to let you know something's going on outside. No, what's going on? I turn around. I just see people just going at it. Boom, boom, boom. I see somebody's body fly. I'm like, yo, what? I'm over there like I'm breaking it up, everything like that. I'm calling for help. Right. I'm like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm still new.
Yeah.
And then my manager come up and was like, yeah, man, welcome to Barstool. And still don't know how to act and X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Then, let's fast forward a little bit. It's the next story.
Yeah.
Man, the funniest thing I've ever seen, because them glass doors, bro, really, really be doing something to them folks.
People be drunk, man.
And I saw this guy, I guess he was messing around with this girl, and I guess her boyfriend came over. Dude trying to run away. He smacked the glass door.
Dang.
When I say he smacked that thing so hard, bro, I'm talking about you see the drink, you see blood on the glass. Dude just ate it. Bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was trying to get away for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, they be wild on that Barstool.
You know what I'm saying? He's just over there trying to gather himself, trying to figure out what's going on.
You already embarrassed yourself, buddy.
Man, what? And then I was like, hey man, you okay? He was just he just ran off.
It's time to go home at that point. You're deer in the headlights.
Yeah, man. But that's definitely top 2. And I think the 3rd one, man, I'm gonna say I had a cool moment, man. Jeffrey Simmons actually walked in, and again, I ain't never met him before.
Yeah,
coolest dude, X, Y, and Z. I was just taking him to the stage, and honestly, that's definitely one of my favorite Titans players, honestly, man, because he was just so kind, and he really just, he wasn't too big, what I mean, and he wasn't too big during the moment, and he didn't treat me that way either. He was definitely one of those guys that had a conversation with me, and he was just telling me just keep going, X, Y, and Z, and
that's dope.
Yeah, I told him I play football, and he was like, yeah, man, hey, keep going. Sounds like you had a crazy journey, and yada yada yada. But I ain't wanted to bother him like that.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
We at the bar, you know what I mean? And I'm working at the time, but he's definitely one of those cool dudes.
Yeah, I respect that. It's funny because I got not the second one, but I got two kind of funny or crazy stories at Barstool similar to that. I actually have been in a fight at Barstool, but I think this is before you got there. I already told this story, but it all came down to basically a dude was there with a girl that I had talked to in the past, and I guess he didn't like that I was black, so he tried to bump it to me the whole night. He former military or whatever, blah blah. So I tried to leave it alone, and then the night keep going on, and now he leaning on me, and this was 3 or 4 months into moving into Nashville, so I knew drinks and shit was expensive, but I got a $20 tequila pineapple in my hand. I'm not finna spill this. So he leaning on me, and I put my forearm up to hold him up. He turned around, he knocked my drink out of my hand and threw his drink at me. So I had to. Started swinging. I hit him 3 times, but I'm drunk. So I started missing.
Right.
And I'm the baby of 5. I got 3 brothers.
Right.
So when you're wrestling and somebody try to slam you, they try to put their leg back. I swung him like we swing dancing. I picked him up, swung his legs around, put his whole body above the bar, and then just slammed him on the ground in VIP. I don't know if it was Melo. It might have been Melo, but all I know is some big nigga came and grabbed me with one hand and pulled me by my sweatshirt. And like when he hit, like the dude pulled my sweatshirt over my head. Didn't hit me one time until like Melo grabbed me, and then he hit me as they was pulling him off. And I ain't like dark, but I ain't light, so like I had a like gash on my head. But I ain't see what Buddy looked like. But the girl told me he was fucked up. So that was my one time.
You know, it's all that's the excuse, man. But, like, oh man, you know, I'm drunk. This ain't third. Why are you getting that drunk?
Yeah, he
what we doing?
No, it was worse than that. He DM'd me. He was like, I know your family. I know where you work. Blah blah blah. He was like,
that's crazy.
Wrong.
This guy stinks.
Right. Talking about some wrong white boy sending me kissy faces and stuff. I was like, if I just did that to you while I was drunk, imagine what I would do if I was sober. But I was like, I don't really be on that. I'll be telling y'all, bro, like, we could take it there. We some Bama niggas at the end of the day. But like, I don't like being in physical altercations. But enough of the negativity. Positives why I do like Barstool, like, and I'm glad you said a positive story, because a lot of people have like negative connotations when it comes to Barstool.
Yeah, man, and I honestly hate that, man, because like it's actually a great place to be. It's a great place to just like have your friends and have a fun time, and even get to meet cool people. Like you know, we have cool people like Jeffrey Simmons, Cam Ward comes in there. Even Sketch, man, and like we have just people coming in, and it's like, again, Nashville's a growing city. Yeah, because you don't know who you're gonna meet.
Man, I don't mean none of these famous people.
See, he be missing out like
every time.
Every time. So
you supposed to be an out.
I mean, but like, I be trying to get her to come out too.
Oh, I mean,
She be like, I'm like, all right.
That's fair.
But sometimes I do hang out. But when I do hang out, nothing happens.
Not like celebrities. Some crazy stories at Barstool.
Well, you had crazy occurrences. That's just your life in general.
That's true. That is true. That's one thing I'll tell everybody this. I have some of the craziest coincidences and stories in my life ever.
Every time it's like,
don't make sense.
Why does this even happen to this nigga all the time?
Yeah, like some wild stuff. Like, it just don't make sense. But anyways, positive stuff. This is why I be telling people why I love Barstool. I didn't like your story for Jeff Simmons. Like, I met D-Hop at Barstool a couple years ago, and I was with some of my homies, and he was like at a table, and like he was like, after party at my crib after this, and like my homie was like, we ain't got your address. Took his phone, put his address in there. This man was inviting us to his after parties and stuff. Like, we'll pull up to his mansion, brother. This man will order 500 wings at like 3 a.m. Pull out 2 bottles of 1942. Like, he would get on a flight at 8 a.m. and the party still be going on in his crib. Like that. What's Jalen Ramsey was at his parties. What's Sexy Red DJ and Drake DJ?
Oh yeah.
I know that would turn.
What's his name? Because he was performing.
I cannot remember his name.
Take Keith.
Yeah.
Because he was performing at.
He came to Barstool actually.
He was at Bar Sovereign and he was at Virgin Hotel.
Yeah.
But like, I done met Shaq. I done met Ross Lynch from Disney Channel and Barstool. Like,
none of these.
It's like you just run into some crazy people, and like, I say this a lot, and I know I'm probably repeating myself, but like, especially when girls be like, I don't like going to Barstool, blah, blah, blah. I be like, my experiences with the influencers and the dudes there is different because like, they're not trying to fuck me. So like that stuff, like my occurrences with the people there don't really be the same. But like, is it a lot of superficial dudes that's there just like for clout and stuff? Yes, but like,
absolutely.
Like it goes back to like the spiritual thing. Like, I'm very big on energy. So it was like, when I meet somebody, like when I met Ross Lynch, this man has 12 million on Instagram. He's been a childhood like superstar. The first thing he said to me when I shook his hand, he was like, you got a good heart, you know that? Didn't ask me what my name was or anything. Literally just first handshake. And like, that's energy. And people don't really like understand that. So like, they go to Barstool, they see everybody like drunk, all the girls like putting all this makeup on and stuff, and all these like influencers and stuff. But it's like, granted, there are some superficial people, but like, have you tried having a conversation with these people? Because some of these people really be cool as hell. Like, and like, I've heard people like, it be some people at Barstool like talking down like bouncers and stuff, and it's like, this nigga one of the coolest people I ever met. Like, it's like, bro, like,
and they just don't know.
It's like, you just can't pass judgment on people that you don't know.
But they be drunk though.
That's true, but still, like,
that's the excuse.
Like,
Okay, never mind. I can't say like I haven't gotten drunk and been like, hey man, you know, fuck that nigga. You know, that's never been me. So that's never mind.
But
I apologize for my outburst.
But no, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like, first, one thing that I learned from a young age is that like, not judging people just because, also there's so much shit in the world. There has to be a person to do a job. Like, there's a job for everything. So like bouncers, servers, shit like that. Like, it's like, I've learned that, especially like servers, never treat your server bad because they're the one preparing your food.
Man.
Like when people treat servers and cooks wrong, it's like, bro, you know what they could do in the back to your food and you would not even know.
You wouldn't even know.
Right.
Big loogie in your.
And then as a, like, why would you be rude to a bouncer? Because like, say some shit happened and somebody try to jump you. You might see they boots kicking you like what? Like it's just stuff like that don't make sense, bro. It's just like I don't know. Like stop judging people before you get to know them, and like if they not the type of person that you want around you, separate yourself from them.
Facts.
But like,
it's that easy. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't you don't have to give them access. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta give them love.
Yeah, facts. So, oh my God, any more topics y'all want to talk about? Because
did you really like? You didn't even talk about his business, did you?
I mean, I did.
You did. Oh. ADHD.
He was,
that's like one of the first things I talked about.
Yeah,
hey, don't worry about me.
So
I'm unmedicated.
You took your
today.
meds today?
No,
that's why
I'm unmedicated today.
Yeah.
I ain't here.
Yeah. So again, apologize for his outburst. Yeah, I told y'all this is why we call this Two Mics No Sense because
I'm mainly no sense. Bro.
Yeah, we be forgetting shit all the time, but I don't know how long it's been. I feel like this is some good content though.
Absolutely.
It's a lot different than what we usually have.
Yeah.
Is that shit coming through them?
No.
Oh, anyways, it's kind of like throwing me off guard though because like we always have this like structure of how we do it. So,
because we always have the topics and all that.
So I've been trying.
I wish I want to talk about some topips.
I knew you had 3.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, you just you shoot, man. It's whatever.
Yeah, pull up one real quick. This ain't gonna take too long.
Yeah, hold on.
You feel me?
Oh, Super Bowl makes sense.
Football, we
Super Bowl.
Oh, absolutely,
man, bruh. Seahawks defense.
The truth.
Oh my goodness.
You know, actually, matter of fact, now I'm glad you said something about that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So let me talk to let me tell you, I had so many people at Barstool tell me, "Oh, Boston's gonna win. Boston this, Boston that." I'm like, man, they barely beat the Broncos.
I'm a Pats fan.
He's a Pats fan.
It'd be that way. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a Bills fan, so you know how hard it is.
Oh,
yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. We always right there, right before the show, and somehow, some way,
can't get over the
fold.
Man, it's actually crazy though. Not to cut you off, but the Bills, I think, are the only team that have lost 4 Super Bowls back to back, and that's a shame. It was like in the 90s.
Dang,
dynasty.
Yeah. So,
don't worry, Jay Jettis, we need you.
Yeah, facts. No, I'm a realist though when it comes to sports. Like I realize now, like as an adult, like I'm not gonna cry and get mad over some shit I can't control. Like I'm not out there on the field, and I've told people this all the time. Like I'm an accountant, so I'm big on numbers, and I saw like we had the easiest schedule. Like so, I knew we had a chance just because we beat Houston's defense and we beat the Broncos defense, but they didn't have Bo Nix. And then CJ Stroud didn't play well. So I was like, if we play a team with a good defense and a good offense, then like we're done for. Granted, what's his name? The quarterback, Sam Darnold did not play very well. He threw 50%. Like he missed a lot of open plays. Yeah.
Shoot, where he was playing?
Kenneth Walker though.
Okay, yeah.
He was toting that thing.
He was, yeah. So I was gonna say that run game made it look
exactly.
Like he was okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I wasn't like I was watching it. I wasn't really like pissed about it because like also I've been spoiled. Like I've been a Patriots fan since middle school, so like I've seen us win multiple.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Nah, he is the truth.
Okay, I respect that. He's like it was a good Super Bowl though. Like one of my best friends back at the crib, the one I used to live with, like when we lived together, he was a Falcons fan. I was a Patriots fan. We was watching the game together upstairs when they was up 28-3. I thought he was gonna kill me after that game,
bro. That was
because I was quiet the whole first half.
Man,
you had no choice but to be.
But when he leave, I be talking again. Hey, when we started winning, oh yeah, it was up.
Right.
But I know I want to talk about football, but I want to talk about like the controversial stuff outside of that.
Okay.
Like,
what's up?
Well, okay, so I don't know if y'all seen the pictures
of
it was like all the celebrities go to the games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like it was a couple things that I noticed. So, did y'all notice that Kim Kardashian is dating Lewis Hamilton, right?
Yeah, I seen that.
I didn't see that. Hold on.
That's the F1 driver.
Yeah.
And if you see the picture that I saw, Kylie Jenner is behind them. Or is it Kendall? It's Kendall.
Kendall, yeah.
Kendall used to date Lewis Hamilton. Yes.
Hold on.
The sisters, they be sharing boyfriends. Come on.
Wait.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I read the comment, because somebody posted it and was like, when your sister is with your ex, and then I think what's his name? he came out as gay, but not Childish Gambino. What's the other one?
Who?
He used to. I'm a walking fucking paradox. Used to eat cockroaches and shit.
Tyler, Creator.
I think he was beside him. She used to date him too, right?
Did she?
I think I don't know. All these.
Hollywood,
I
wouldn't doubt.
Look, we call it Two Mics No Sense. I could be wrong, but
I ain't gonna lie, he made one heck of a movie. Marty Supreme.
I ain't seen it yet, but I heard it's fire.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I ain't seen it either.
But anyway,
no,
I could be wrong, but I know that Kendall and Lewis used to be together. But then
I didn't even know that.
there's other things that I saw too. So Offset, baby mama's Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
Cardi B is dating Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
Quavo and all of them were at the game wearing Patriots gear. Quavo and Offset.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like little stuff like that. So I might be thinking too much of it, but like,
no, I mean, sure, like, bro, those are things that I didn't even know.
I ain't picked that. Well, the Lewis Hamilton thing, I don't know.
It's wild.
I hope that Kim not dating that man, because that's just weird. Like, you can't date your little sister's ex.
I heard that. My fault.
You good?
Besides that, well, I'm gonna come back to that. Didn't they break up?
Cardi
separate? Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Well, apparently they stopped following each other on Instagram after the game.
That's why. That's why it's funny to me, because Funny Marco was interviewing. Stephon Diggs was getting interviewed or whatever. Funny Marco was like, "So you gonna put a ring on Cardi B?" He was like, "I gotta focus on winning this ring first."
He's like,
they lost.
Yeah.
So I think I know he would not finna put a ring on that girl.
Oh,
but
we all know that.
yeah.
But he gave her a baby, didn't he?
Yeah.
Listen,
Man.
an NFL player giving a woman a baby is like buying her a Birkin bag, or like
he had like 4 kids last year alone.
Yeah. Like him and Tariq Hill like really battling for like.
Yeah, who got the most
Tariq
kids?
Hill got married and had 3 other kids on the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, look, that's why I'm glad you got your wits about you and you got a good head on your shoulders, because please don't let.
Again, bro, I thank my mom for that, bro.
whatever comes to you, and I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of success, but please don't be like these niggas out here.
Bro, that is crazy.
Man, that's some wild stuff. I didn't even know most of that stuff, bro.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
I be trying not to like look into it, because like I'll be telling him all the time, like social media and like negative social media sells and like gets clicks, because like everybody want to know all the negative stuff. So like I be trying to stay away from it, but like stuff like that be like catch your eye, because like it's like that's weird. Like me and him, like we talk, like I don't even have your wife's number. Like if she calls me like for something, she calls me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, I used to live with one of my other friends who was married, and like I ain't have his wife's number either. Whenever she would like leave her kid be locked out, she would call me on Instagram. Like that's how me and like my close homies like about girls. Like if we end up like being with the same girls and stuff, it's like some stuff that like we didn't know. Like it's probably like you probably been with this girl, like wasn't dating her, and like y'all probably slept together or whatever. But like as far as that whole like sharing and all that, like we don't do that stuff, bro. It's like maybe in the past. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't got to get into all that. But anyway, I'm a changed man now. Anyway, I got to reiterate this. I am still celibate, by the way.
Still going strong.
100 some days. So before y'all get to judge me, because boy, the first couple episodes, they was on my ass. They was calling me a fuck boy, saying I wasn't shit.
But
like, they hate me.
Targeting him. I was trying to get hated.
Yeah.
And I'm the favorite.
Yeah. They love this man. But he yellow, so they always choose the fairer skin.
First it was Drake, you know what I'm saying? And Drake kind of set it off for everybody. Like, come on now. So after this episode, y'all probably will both be getting a lot of comments, and they can be like, that nigga still ain't shit over in the corner. So, but anyways, is there
the halftime? The halftime show.
Oh yeah.
Best. What? Actually, matter of fact, I mean, let me say this again. It go Kendrick, and then it go Bad Bunny. I ain't gonna lie.
Go.
Okay. I agree.
But let's go back a year before Kendrick. That whole group. It was
was it Rihanna?
Who was it? It was Rihanna,
Usher.
Like that was fun.
Oh
too.
yeah.
And then even before that,
Michael Jackson was the best one for sure though. But that was can't nobody.
Yeah, it's Mike.
Outshine Mike.
Everybody passing out.
Yeah.
He just
recently
standing
then. I'll say recently.
Recently, yeah.
Okay.
For me,
it might have been the crowd that I was with. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say it was like I love the message behind it.
Right.
But for me, Like I feel like it was more so. It seemed like a music video more than like a performance. Like
it told a story, and I love that.
And I feel like that. The people around me, they were making a lot of comments. I don't know what
kind of comments were they making.
There you go.
Let's get interesting.
For real.
Let's talk about it.
Get this shit off my screen. What the fuck is this? Blah blah blah. Like, listen.
I was in that bit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting that.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I wouldn't say it was horrible, but I feel like it. Could there have been a better halftime show? I would say so. But
man, what?
But listen, as far as the message he was portraying, I rock with that. Because a lot of people would have just got that 1-2 off. Like Kendrick. He used it to perform, but he threw jabs at Drake the whole time.
I mean, but that's the song.
But like the main focus of his was him panning into the camera around him. Yeah. Saying that about Drake.
But I mean,
come on now, but you weren't looking at the bigger picture though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Big picture wise, like it's like I rock with the message. That's what I'm saying. But like it was just hard for me.
It's not his fault that like like his top songs is about Drake.
Yeah, it's a diss. So
well, let's get back to Bad Bunny because that's what we're talking about. I don't think it was a bad thing, but I think. I talk about this all the time. Yeah. I overthink a lot of situations. I see shit from a lot of different angles. Okay. For me, the way I was looking at it is like he was walking through like sugar cane or whatever. So it's like, as a fan who bought tickets to see the show, I don't think they could see the whole show.
Well, I mean, it probably had it on the screen or something.
But it's like, I come to watch you. Like Michael Jackson put a stage in the middle like the SpongeBob Superdome shit. Like, that's what I'm trying to see.
Was hard,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I just feel like as far as like a presentation, like I'm not saying he's a great performer. Obviously, he's known internationally. Like I'm not taking away anything from him. I'm just saying like the performance wise alone.
Like you talking about just like in person POV, probably. But I mean, if you look at all the performances now, all of them kind of like that. Like even like if you go back the last couple of years, they're all kind of staged a certain way.
Not Rihanna's in them. They had
Rihanna was pregnant. She ain't doing a lot of moving.
But I'm just saying like Bruno. When was
Bruno?
Oh, you talking about with 50 Cent and all them boys?
No.
That one?
Beyonce was with him.
Yeah. I ain't seen it.
I don't remember that one.
Honestly, I don't remember.
But the one with 50 Cent, Dre, Snoop,
you know what I'm saying?
that one was hard. That was hard.
It was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I couldn't figure it out.
I'm saying presentation wise, like I'm looking out for the people because like
I
also didn't know until the next day.
I ain't going to the Super Bowl. I'm watching it from home.
All the motherfucking grass was actually people dressed up in grass. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like visually it blocked a lot of stuff. Like it was a very like it. They use like all these like crazy like cameras and stuff, so it looked like a music video. But I'm just saying, like as far as like if I was there watching it, I would have probably been upset because I would be like, I can't see everything.
Like, where is this?
Exactly. It was a lot going on. So like, I ain't taking away from the music, but I would say a lot of the music sound like it sounded like he was off beat a little bit, and he was just hip thrusting a lot. It's like
man, look,
he could have rolled. He could have rolled it, but he was. Like, come on.
Hey.
I mean, that's just how they dance.
That's how they do. That's how they do it.
That's how they get down.
You know what? Matter of fact, next year, dance hall, Vibes Cartel halftime show. Let's go.
Hey, they get some reggaeton or something.
Super Bowl 50 at
Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Coldplay, and Super Bowl 50. Okay.
It was the last. I'm pretty sure it was the last Pepsi Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Beyonce's was very iconic, so.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Listen, it was a great. I
liked it.
I give it 7.
But also, I like all kind of music too. So
I give it 7.5.
What'd you give it?
Production wise, I would give it like a 9. But like,
I give it like a smooth like 8.5, 8.7.
I give it an 8. You know what I mean? Because I like that type of music.
Yeah, same.
I ain't saying nothing about the music. Like,
no. Yeah. I know that. I'm just saying I like it because of the music, man. Like, I was dancing the whole time when I was watching that deal.
I'm just like, I don't know. I've been critical about music like this just because like before I moved to Nashville, I was like this about concerts and stuff. Like a lot of times I didn't want to go to concerts because like I was like people don't really perform. Like I was like if I go to a concert, I want to go to see Chris Brown or whatever, blah blah blah, because like he actually sings, dance, flips, like does shit. Like I was like a girl asked me to go to a Drake concert and I turned her down because I was like I don't want to just see a nigga sing. and do some shit that me and my
Just
niggas
do some light skin.
And then
all that.
I moved to Nashville. SZA was my. Well, I went to Uzi, but that was at like a amphitheater. But then I went to SZA when I first moved here. Then I went to Travis Scott. I went to Drake, Dirk. Who else they had? J. Cole. Then I went to YoungBoy this past year. So I was like, okay, like I rock with it. So it's like when I was watching it, I was like looking at it as far as like a fan in the stands, not like me watching it on TV. So I think just my mindset at the time was just like in a different space.
Hey,
so
look,
y'all seeing it from a different angle than me.
Screw all that. They want to pay all that money to go. Pay that money and look at it from that way. So that's their fault.
That's true. It was
they made the decision.
It was $400 to park near the stadium.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, they was going crazy out there.
That's just the park. The actual ticket, I don't even know how much it was. I just know it was ridiculous.
I will say the halftime show was better than the game.
I mean, I can tell from your perspective. Yeah.
Even if I wasn't a Pats fan, I'll probably. I mean, even if the Pats would have won, I would have said the same.
Talking about the new generation of the Legion of Boom.
They.
Did you hear what he said after they won and went back to Seattle?
Oh, he was like
linebacker.
He was like, I'm the last one. But you get a mic too.
Yeah. He was like, I got 2 words for you.
Listen. I don't want to put I hate blaming one person for failures of teams. Mm-hmm. But what's the offensive lineman from LSU? Will.
Yeah.
What was it?
I'm a fight and die.
My quarterback. He said, "You give up 5 sacks, you working at Walmart." I think he gave up 5 sacks himself.
Yeah.
Granted, he is coming off an injury, but I'm not saying that y'all defense wasn't elite, but that was our weak link, and he a rookie.
You had 2 rookies.
I mean, overall, he's a great player.
Yeah, but you had 2 rookies on the same side next to each other.
So it's that's really what it Not saying that y'all secondary, y'all linebackers not cold, but it's if you don't get no time to throw the ball, that just throws off everything.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, we had a couple plays. I don't know if it was Mac Hollins. I forgot who caught that deep touchdown, but he just couldn't get the ball off.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, the defense, I don't really think y'all did anything super crazy. Niggas just too fast. And I'm an Auburn fan too. So what's Lawson? What is it? The defense. He had 3 sacks.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Is it Carl Lawson?
Was it 7?
50
or
51 or something 53.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, big dude.
Yeah,
big dude.
He went to Auburn, so it was
I guess.
Yeah, so
it's kind of a win.
Yeah, but it was. I don't know. It was cool. We'll see what Super Bowl talking about next year. But the Patriots they got some pieces. They can definitely end up making it back. I like Drake May.
I'm gonna always say this, and even though they disappointed him this year, Bills Super Bowl coming soon.
Josh Allen just ain't got it, man.
Who? What?
It's the Ravens' time next year.
No, never.
Josh Allen is one of those. Josh Allen is kind of who can I compare him to in the NBA? He one of those players who balls out all season, and then whenever the playoffs come, he just
I would say who the cuz on the Lakers?
Luka or Austin
Luka or Austin Reeves.
Yeah, because Luka hoop in the first couple rounds, but
and then when it comes down, it's bro.
Yeah, but that's how I think Josh Allen is a crazy quarterback. He can run, do all that, get hit and all that, but when it comes to being a great quarterback in the NFL, you got to win games.
I mean, and
you can't just win in the regular season. You got all these comeback wins and stuff, but you can't lead your team to a victory in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He's what? He's 0-7, I think, in divisional rounds.
Dang.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know,
Dang.
but man, we just need pieces, man, and we got people going down. People aren't healthy. But again, we need that one wide receiver. And please.
I thought it was gonna be Keon Coleman,
I see.
That's how I be feeling.
Even when we got that pick, I was like, come on.
Y'all supposed to. They saying y'all might
get separation. He couldn't even get separation.
They saying y'all might get Cornell Tate.
Man, I want Jay Jettis.
I want everything.
I want Jay Jettis.
I want everything.
I'll give up Keon. I'll give up the Bosa brother. What's his name?
Nick Bosa.
Nah. The other
Joey
one.
Bosa.
Joey, yeah. Have him. Who else? Dang. Matter of fact, I'll give up a first round pick too. Facts.
For Jay Jettis?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
That's solid.
What more do you want?
You get Jay Jettis. Jay Jettis might go for $2,200.
I'm telling you.
He down there somewhere. I'm throwing it every time.
He gonna be open.
Yeah, facts.
So because you get one, our run game. Oh, Matter of fact, I'll even say that we need another running back to complement Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
because Dalvin Cook is more of like your Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Now we just need a downhill running back. Now if we have Jay Jettis on the outside, now we have a leader as a wide receiver, and our tight end core is phenomenal. Yeah, who's gonna stop our slot?
Dalton Kincaid. Yeah,
come on, man.
I'm hip to the Bills. I like the Bills. It's just like I said, like it's a select few quarterbacks in the league that have like that dog in them to win. Like Patrick. It ain't too many people built like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and for Josh Allen to become like he got to be able to win a divisional round. I feel like if he gets there, he'll probably win. But like for some reason, it's like when he gets to that divisional round, he just
can't get over that hump.
Because we're not just playing against the other team; we're playing against the refs. Did you know that the Broncos had 53 yards worth of penalties?
Dang.
53 yards at the end, and then
you mad about
when
that.
Cuz caught the ball,
that was a pick, bro.
That is not a pick.
I'm sorry to tell you.
Come on, guys. Let's be real.
You got to control the ball. You got to control the ball through the catch, right?
Yeah, his knee was down.
Hold on. There was two playoff games.
It was at the end. It's the only catch that mattered.
Where two questionable things happened, and both calls were correct.
No.
The Broncos game was the one where he rolled over and stole it from y'all, right?
His knee was down. He was like, and the guy, he grabbed the ball, but his knee was down.
The ball came loop.
Man, come on, guys.
Okay. Come on. No, listen. Okay. So if I catch the ball in the back of the end zone, right, and my knee goes down, but I'll fumble it when I hit the ground.
You back of the end zone, it ain't gonna count. What you talking about?
So why does it matter in the middle of the field? He bobbled it on the way to the ground, even though his knee was down.
That man was here.
He didn't have
control. The ball hit his leg, and then the knee hit the ground.
He didn't have control of the ball.
Man,
so you got to control it through the catch. Come on, you know this.
Come on, bro.
Listen, you finna go play pro ball. You should know.
I'm being real, bro. Like, look. As a defensive guy, I know that's not a pick.
Okay.
I know. Like, I'm gonna run away. Like, obviously, like if a guy's rolling off on the ground, you know what I'm saying? And I rip it away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like it's a pick, and that was just a bad call by the refs.
He lost the ball before he didn't have full control. So we can leave it at that. But
53 yards worth.
Anyways, I don't know how long this video gonna be. But anyways, we appreciate you coming to the show for sure.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for inviting me and letting me talk to y'all, man. And I hope we can do this again soon.
Sure. Whenever you come back, just let us know. We have a follow up. You can come back and tell us how your whole experience.
Yeah, had an LFA down there in Mexico.
Yeah, keep your head about you because you know the Mexican women down there. Man, boy. I told them about a story. I went to Texas for a wedding, and it was like 30 minutes from the border. I saw probably the most beautiful woman in my life, folded. She was damn near following me around the grocery store. I could not get the words out to say anything to her. We'll never see her again. So if this happens to you, hey, you better say whatever you gotta say, because you might not ever see her again. Man. But yeah, we appreciate you bringing some positivity and some good Black business and some positive stuff.
Of course, man. I mean, life is too short to be negative all the time, man. You know, there's a lot of evil things in this world, man. And, you know, we gotta stay together, man. And you know, just good energy, you know, attracts good energy, and all we can do is just, you know, spread love. But you know, with that love, man, like you don't have to give access to everybody,
right?
You know what I mean? And that's just real. And I preach that, and I say that to everybody that, like, you know, is starting something new or going into something new or even something scary, man. Like, you know, you're going to have people, you know, come into your life, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have people that you have, like, around, you know what I'm saying, or had around that will, you know, start getting interested in what you're doing. Yeah. But, like, sometimes they're not interested for the right reasons.
Right.
So that's why I say, man, you know, yeah, give them love, but you don't got to give them access.
Exactly. Man, mic drop on that.
You feel me?
With that note, again, make sure y'all go comment, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all click the link in the description.
15%.
Get y'all comfort gear. If you got a link for your stuff, for your gear.
Yeah, man. So honestly, I have an Instagram for it. Link coming soon. We're actually planning to drop tomorrow.
Okay.
So
that.
You know,
look out for that. This video will be out. Well, at the time when the video come out, it will be next week. So yeah, we're gonna get some merch out for y'all. Again, make sure y'all click the link for the comfort gear. Get y'all a discount. Make sure y'all go like, comment, subscribe.
All of that.
On Instagram.
All of
on
that.
TikTok.
All of that.
On YouTube. Make sure y'all go follow his account as well.
Yeah.
We'll be tagging him in the videos on Instagram and everything. And just like that, I'm Fletch.
I'm Uncle Trap.
This is B Rice.
And we out this thing.
Yes, sir.
Too much.
Yeah. I was messed up this time.
Bro, we be fucking that shit up all the time, bro. I be fucking